Fair enough.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. And you can feel free to look at the iPad, look at me, whichever you feel comfortable with. Because like I said, they just happen to be listening to our conversation.
Oh.
And that's what we can use it as. Or you can look at the...
Okay.
And I promise I'm not Oprah or what's her name, Barbara. I won't try to make you cry. You're here for fun, all right?
Ooh, I like that.
Isn't that cool?
No, it's a Chevy. Yeah, it is very cool. My dad has a 57 Ford Crown Victoria.
Really?
Yeah. He wishes he could restore them, but he had to buy it. He had a 56 way back in 56. He named him Henry for Henry Ford, and it was a black and red one. So now he's got it's a 56. Why did I say 56? A 56, and it's mint green kind of, and white.
What's its name?
He doesn't have a name for this one, so we just call it the 56 Ford.
The 56 Ford,
or
fair
the
enough.
Crown Vic or something like that.
Oh, I bet that's sharp.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's sharp.
So I've gotten kind of into noticing old cars because of his old car.
That's really cool.
Okay.
Very cool. No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Well, hello, all of America, Mr. and Miss America, and all the ships at sea. I'm very excited to have a very special individual, the lovely Joan. Now, Joan has been kind enough to share her story with us, so I'm very excited to hear your story, Joan, and thank you so much for being here. So, what initially brought you into Eastland Chiropractic and Wellness?
I was having some issues with my upper back, I guess, but when I finally came in and got checked out, it was because there was something in my lower back that was causing the issue in my, I think it was my right trapezius area.
Interesting. So you actually were suffering in an area that wasn't causing you pain. That's very interesting. Now, do you remember how long you'd been suffering from that?
Not exactly, but long enough to make me finally want to do something about it. So, yeah, I don't know. It was probably 3 months to 6 months, and it's like, man, I got to go find out what this is.
Now, I'm always curious to know what you tried to do to fix it on your own. Well,
probably just different stretches that I do, and I'm a PE teacher, so I would just try to stretch out in different ways or try and figure out what muscle was bothering me and try to relax it and do some manipulation of some sort just to try to see if that would help.
And how'd that work out for you?
Well, not the greatest.
Which is why you came to a chiropractor. Excellent.
Right.
So how much improvement would you say that you've had since you've been coming?
Oh, a wonderful improvement from everything. I mean, I would start to get different aches and pains in different places being a PE teacher, and realizing how everything is connected, and if you injure one part, or that it's important to get everything back in the right alignment, back in the right order, basically, and try to be adjusted, which I used to didn't call it adjusted, but being adjusted. But
I'm curious. What did you used to call it?
Oh, getting cracked.
Okay.
I don't know what else. I can't remember. But yeah, when I think I was talking to Dr. Chris about that once, he said, well, we call it adjustment. Okay.
So you stood corrected.
I did.
Well, excellent. Now, I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't know anything about chiropractic care, especially kids, so that's exciting that you're a teacher, you're an educator, and you have a chance of not only teaching your children about physical education, but then also about maintaining and wellness, and that's how important that is. What's your favorite part of chiropractic care?
Oh, well, coming to see all you guys, all of the staff in the reception area, and just the friendliness of the whole group, and you all feel like family to me.
So, to those kids that don't know, and thank you very much for saying that, and those children that you do teach, and for anyone on the street, what would you tell them about chiropractic?
Oh, well, I would say that, be careful with your body. Don't just, with the kids that I teach, and they do some weird things with their bodies, and I'm thinking, okay, now when you get older, you're going to feel that in certain places, so you need to start listening to your body and taking care of it and not abusing it. So I would, also tell them that chiropractic is a good way to keep yourself healthy and keep your body in the prime condition that it can be in. I've got a poster at school that says, if you wear out your body, where are you going to live?
That's right.
So I really think about that in more than one way,
That's beautifully said. Beautifully said,
Yeah.
Joan. Well, thank you so much for sharing. We know that there's a lot of folks out there who are suffering just like you were. They just don't know where to go.
Right.
And you taking the time to do this and to talk with me gives them a place to go, gives them some information, and I truly thank you. We all do.
Welcome.